Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to show everybody using Wireshark what happens to your bandwidth when you start streaming. Alright, so first off right here, I am not streaming, so this is my bandwidth right now. Okay, I'm not using very much at all. If we open up Task Manager, we can come over Network as well. It will also kind of show you where you're at. So this is a quick way to, just kind of see where you're at. But what happens when you start streaming? So this is what we're going to go over. I'm going to come over here. We're going to stream bandwidth once we start streaming. Now I am only streaming 720p. 60 frames a second. I have allocated 3.75 megabits per second, and this is where we go. Okay, so as you can see, when you are streaming, your bandwidth usage, is going to obviously skyrocket. Now, what does this number mean necessarily? Well, I'll kind of go over that as well. So we are going to go ahead and go to that. So if we go here to, we're just going to go to whatever speed test, your favorite one, doesn't matter too much. But we're going to kind of explain what this number is and how you can determine what you need to use when you are doing your streaming. Right. So now, obviously, while I am streaming, I am utilizing some of my bandwidth, so I'm not going to get my full bandwidth. I usually get about 170, which is pretty good, and the upload. So this is the speed that you use for streaming. Your upload speed is when you're streaming to Twitch or YouTube, this is what you're going to be utilizing right here. And I know that 11, isn't very much when you're talking about wanting to stream 1080p video, because as you can see over here, if you get a bytes to megabyte calculator, I am using about 3.6 megabytes per second. Well, right now even more. But I am using about 3.6 when you bring the math into this, and actually even higher. There are some cases up to, even more than 3.6. So this is just so you can kind of see how much bandwidth do you need to stream. Now, typically streaming 1080p, you need roughly 3.6 megabits per second right here. And as you can see, my internet is fairly decent. I have 11 megabits per second upload, so I am using a good, almost third of that just to stream this video. Now, if you don't know what your upload speed is, and if you have, like 6 or lower, you may need to make changes to increase the quality of your stream. I hope you guys liked my video. Like it and share it if it's useful. Leave comments to add any information. Please leave comments, share the video, like the video. Check me out on Twitch.